I chose Ohio University because I absolutely fell in love with the campus. My brother played here and was my first captain when I was a freshman, so he definitely inspired me to come here, and I would say he's the main reason that I came to Ohio University. The student-athlete community is like an awesome community. Everyone's really tight-knit. Living together, everyone in the dorms, freshman and sophomore year, definitely creates a unity within different teams, which is definitely a really cool aspect of Ohio University athletics. Yeah, I've always grown up, just people saying oh, you followed in his footsteps. At OU, I've kind of hopefully created a kind of a new step in terms of where I've taken my game. I'm definitely peaking a lot later in my career, which is really cool to see. So I'm definitely hopeful that the shadow will be overcome, and I will definitely be able to overstep that thought of I'm following in his footsteps. I definitely like to think of goals. Golf's an individual game, so I definitely want to have a couple at least all academic accolades. But if we can do something as a team, Kent State is always pretty dominant in the Mid-American Conference in terms of golf. But if we can somehow sneak past them, that's obviously the main dream, is to somehow sneak into a Mid-American championship. I would say I'm more of a Bubba Watson kind of guy. You're never really going to catch me too down. I can just have an awful day, and I'm definitely going to be smiling coming off the course. At the end of the day, you're with your 5 best friends, and any day on the golf course is much better than a day in the classroom. So definitely Bubba Watson, because I'm always smiling. Craziest shot I ever hit happened to be this year in Florida. I was 200 yards away, so 600 feet for a non-golfer, and I was straight into the wind. I didn't even know if I could get to the green. It was a par 4, and I walk up to the green. I'm kind of looking for my ball. I knew I hit it right to stick, but I had no idea. And about 2 minutes later, after looking over the green and short of the green, I happened to look in the hole just for the heck of it, and it happened to be there. So I took my eagle and happily walked to the next hole. My favorite course was definitely in this last tournament we played, Pinehurst No. 2, and they're holding the U.S. Open this year for the men's and women's, which has never been done in the history of the United States Open. And it was the time of my life. You can be 50 yards away from the green, hitting your second shot, and walk to the next tee box making a 9 and saying, what the heck just happened? So it's definitely a pretty special course that's known as one of the best in the country. If I could play in a foursome with anybody in the world right now, being an Ohio University student, it would have to be President McDavis, Dr. Lombardi, and Jim Schaus. 3 of my idols here at Ohio University. The impact they've had on me and everyone at this campus, I think that'd be a pretty cool threesome to tee it up with.